Okay, my presentation is on the SQL statements select, insert, update, and delete. The first one is the select statement. This is just what it says it is. It's to select data from a database. So it's whatever you want to choose from a table. This is an example of a table here. So you're going to select whatever you want to choose off of this table. These are the columns: customer ID, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, and country. So we're going to do an example here. We're going to select from, select the customer name and the city from the customers table. So whatever you're selecting, you just divide it by a comma so you can select more than one at a time. So if we run this, we see that this has selected the customer name and the city. If we want to change this, we could change it to the postal code. And if we run that, it will give us just the postal code. If we want to add maybe, let's see, the customer ID and run that. Oh, what did I do? I put a space in there. Nope, that's not what I did. I spelled it wrong. Okay, customer ID. Then it'll give us the customer ID and the postal code. So that is what the select statement does. It selects some data from the table that we're using. The next one is the insert statement, and that is to insert new records into a table. So you're going to choose which table you want to insert into. So you're going to insert into this table name, which is going to be customers, and into the columns that you want, and then you're going to insert the values. And these have to match up. They're divided by the comma, and if it is a string, you have to put those in quotes. So we'll show an example here. We're going to use the customers database for our example. So here we're going to put customers into the customers table. We're going to change the customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, and country. So in here, let's just put in my name. And notice that these are all in quotes because they're a string. We'll put in Rockmore as a contact, the address, the city, the postal code, and the country. And when we run this, it'll tell us that we've made a change to the database. So if we come over here and we click on this database, the table, should add our entry right here. So we have our new entry down here. Okay, that is the insert statement. The next one is the update statement, and that's to modify existing records that already are in a table. So we're going to update and choose which table we want, and we're going to set this column with this value, this column with this value, where this is happening. So again, our customers table, we'll show an example here. We're going to update the customers table. We're going to set the contact name. So we're going to change this to Callie Moore, and we're going to change the city. We're going to update the city to Pleasant Grove. And our new entry was entry number 92, our customer ID. So we're going to say we want to update this entry right here. So we want to update the customers table. We're going to change the contact name and the city where the customer ID is 92. So when we run that, it will tell us we made changes. We'll come and look over here and see down here that we've updated to Callie Moore and to Pleasant Grove. Okay. So if we go to the next one, this is the last one, it's the delete statement, and it just deletes existing records in the table. So we're going to delete from whatever table we want where this is happening. So again, our customers table, we'll come here to delete from our customers table where the customer name is, and we'll change this to, the customer name was Cherish Moore. We'll run that. It says we've made a change, and we can see that our record goes down to 91. We look in here, you can see that it has been deleted. So an example of where this might be used in websites would be my current job that I have. I work for a property management software company, and we use this a lot to pull records of their property numbers, their unit numbers, their payments, things like that. Another example would be if you were to go to your bank statement online and you wanted to see maybe all the purchases that you made to Walmart in the last month. So you would, you could do that. You could say, I want to see all my purchases or how many times I went out to eat. You could, they could pull a query, and that's how they do it, is on this database. So that is my presentation on SQL statement select, insert, update, and delete.